welcome to Lifestyles of the Strange and Exotic Book Review. And considering that my schedule is now, you know, on the verge of driving me insane, so it's like my sister can come, do whatever, a few things, go home, because it's literally across the street, so she doesn't necessarily have to work as much as I do. When it's my time, I'm stuck there until the time is done. And it's that part of the day where I'm like, maybe I'll push it to like 1 o'clock, 1 to like 8 o'clock. So it's like a full day for like pocket change. And it's like, in that day, part of the day that is like, when you're in the middle of what you would be doing stuff. So by the time, it's like, my schedule for some reason makes me get up at 7:30 in the morning. Why? I don't know. It's like, I don't know what thing that's stuck in my brain. So I'm awake at 7 o'clock. You go home at 8 o'clock, and you've got like a few hours to do nothing. So by the time you're pooped, so it's like, this is why my schedule has been crazy, at least in the early part of April anyways. And I haven't been able to read as much to do as many book reviews. So I've been having to resort to 3 pages of books. But so far, I've enjoyed them. And this one I picked up at Ocean State Job Lot, as I was picking up something for said work. And I perused the books, and I found Read, Discover, Explore Abraham Lincoln for a whopping $1 bill. And it's put out by the National Park Service, I think. It goes, the America's National Parks Press Series is produced by Eastern National, a not-for-profit partner of the National Park Service. Our mission is to promote public understanding and support of America's national parks and other public trust partners by providing quality educational experiences, products, and services. So when I read that, I thought it was kind of cool. And I am a Lincoln fan, but it's not necessarily the presidential part of it. Yeah, he was a good president and stuff, but I think I like him because he's a nerd like me. He liked learning. He sort of thirsted for knowledge, and he did that through books. So we would have had a lot in common in that way. Just if you can't figure something out, you go and learn and do it. It's like I had to, like said job person kind of needs to have her blood checked, right? And he's like, well, I thought you just sort of assumed that I knew how to do it. And I'm like, well, I haven't. It's like, I know how to do it, but I just never had a chance to apply the knowledge. So it's like, okay, if I didn't know how to do it, I'd know how to do it. But it's like, you just sort of absorb a lot of different information, and you never know how it's going to come in handy, and apparently it does. So it's like, it just, intellectually, I could have gotten along with this dude. So that's why I like Lincoln. And it's a lot of info in here for like, what, 12 pages, 20, 21, about 25 pages. But, covers, his ascension, his youth, his ascension, his marriage, his assassination, his time as president. It doesn't go into lots of detail, but it kind of covers common knowledge, but kind of gives you more detail to the common knowledge. So, especially, if you're just learning, if you're a little spud muffin learning about Abraham Lincoln, this would be great. Even if you've got like little hellspawn and you're going on a trip to like the monuments and the parks and stuff, this would be a great book to kind of get your hands on, just to kind of introduce them to, what you're actually going to be experiencing. And I did get to go to the Lincoln Memorial, which is like, it's like, wow, I actually got to be there, because I always wanted to go, and we did go, so it was awesome. And it was so weird because it's like, you had all these people milling about, which was kind of annoying, but even then it was like, the way, I don't know if it was like purposely designed that way, and I didn't realize until I read this that they used marble and granite and stuff from both the north and the south to be like a unified monument, which I thought was cool. But it just felt like he was just sort of sitting there watching the people, and you expected him to kind of get up and do something or recant a tale, and it was just, there's some weird concept of movement in the monument. It's really strange. It's cool too. And at the end it has like a list of different like national parks that are focused on Lincoln. And of course you have his home, Ford's Theater, the Lincoln Memorial, the homes that he had lived in as a kid, and it's like really, really cool. There's some halfway decent pictures. you know, pretty much the ones that we've all seen throughout history. So I thought it was a really, really good book for a buck. A good quick read, especially if you're a little munchkin, maybe like a preteen, 9, 10, maybe even. So a lot of information, good for the youngins. I enjoyed it. So that was my, there you go. My review on Abraham Lincoln, Read, Discover, Explore by Kappa Books. And I got it in Ocean State, which is, I guess, is an Eastern Coast type store. So, I enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Do remember to comment, rate, share, and subscribe. There's always room for more at The Strange and Exotic. See you next time. Bye.